Okay. Making an alcohol tincture. Okay, I used an ounce and a half of weed. Just shake, some decent shake, but shake nonetheless. Tried mostly sugar shake. I used a little bit of leaf. But you take it and you run it through this, right? And it's an ounce and a half of product for a pint of grain alcohol. Okay, that's what you're going to use as a pint. This is actually a bottle that I put alcohol in, but it's a barbecue sauce bottle, Jim Beam, but I know it's a pint, which is what I wanted. 200 milliliters is a pint. So, you take your alcohol, or you take your product, and you run it through this. Now, I made it a little too fine on some of them. That last one went a little bit longer than I wanted. But see how the rest is kind of not quite powder? You don't want it powder. You want it still kind of leafy. I went a little too long, but it'll be alright. I'll just double up my thing when I clean it, or when I strain it all out. Okay, now, so what you're going to do is you're going to pour your alcohol in here. You're going to put a lid on it. You're going to shake the crap out of it for about 3 minutes. Then you're going to go stick it in your freezer. Now, this is going to sit in your freezer for 1 week. But you're going to shake it 3 times a day. 3 times a day, you go in there, you grab your bottle, you shake it up real good, and then you move on. Because alcohol doesn't freeze. It just gets really, really cold, which pulls the wax membranes and the trichomes and everything off your product, which is what you want. Then you're going to take a bowl with some cheesecloth, and you're going to strain it. You're going to strain it, once or twice, whatever. And then you take a funnel like this. You put it in top of your bottle like so, and you put your coffee filter in here. And then you're going to take your bottle. Of product and alcohol, and dump it through that funnel with the coffee filter after you've cheeseclothed it once or twice, because you want to make sure no fine particles or sediment or any of that comes off all that product. So, let's get started. I gotta set you down for a second. This is hard to do when you're looking through a camera. Ooh. Now what this is, because I didn't have a pint, I had like a half gallon of tequila. This is a 40% silver tequila gold. Put in a Jim Beam bottle because it was a pint and I didn't have a pint measuring thing. I just didn't, I was being lazy, and that worked out really well. So, then you're going to take it, make sure your lid's good and tight, because you're going to shake it. Now, I have a friend of mine, Deborah, whose cancer just came back. And she's never used marijuana. She doesn't, she's probably used it in the 60s. But her cancer just came back. So I am going to make this tincture for her. Not all of it. I ordered some eyedropper bottles and stuff. But, and I will keep her supplied with that so, it'll help her out. But you take it, when it's all said and done, you put it in an eyedropper bottle. After it's all strained and it's your tincture, which is what you want, okay? Then you're going to take and put it in an eyedropper bottle. Dosage is very important. Start out with 5-6 drops under the tongue. Let it sit there for 15-20 seconds. Then swallow it and move on with your day. If it's not enough, try more. I average, if I use an alcohol tincture, I average 10 to 12 drops per dose. But I'm also 350 pounds. I was 400 pounds. Woohoo! Weight loss for me, yay. Anyway, so that's how you make an alcohol tincture. It's not real hard. You just shake it. Then you go walk it. Ouch. It's dark. And you set it right there for a week. Come in every day and shake it 3 times. You got to remember that. You got to shake that thing 3 times a day. A week later, strain it all out and you're done. It's pretty basic, guys. Hope this helped. Things you will need: alcohol, weed, some kind of food processor, whatever. You could chop it by hand, I guess. That just works really well. Plus, I get some keef out of it. Your scale for weighing shit, and a week to do it. So, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. I think it's time for some morning medication. Ooh, I added a new sticker, actually, 2 new stickers to my water pipe. There's my diesel sticker. That's been on there since the day this was gifted to me. And then I put the 805 on there, which is a local beer. But it's also the CC of my motorcycle. And then that little funky, I don't know what that is. I had 2 of them. I put one on my motorcycle helmet and one there. So anyway. Alright, guys. Peace.